I see this chair. I ask about the surface, the weaving on the seat, and my mom's like, "My dad wove that." You know, mi papá Pablo, and mi mamita is my grandma, but mi papá Pablo, she said he wove it, and I was like, "He wove this?" I mean, it's beautiful, right? It seems very simple. And it's functional, but it's a beautiful, complex weave, you know. So I was like, "What? What? And what's that about?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, he used to do that all the time. He made a chair for Eddie, you know, wove the little seat." I don't remember if that kind of work, aside from not the he though, I don't know what it would be called. I know it has a name. I don't know what it is right now, but he wove that, and I just like that was so that opened this world for me of like, oh, I had no idea. I didn't know that about him. My background is in ceramics. It's in clay, but I had started to work with metal, and so I wanted to make that chair out of metal. So I didn't make it out of aluminum. I made it out of steel. But I bent it. I learned the tools. I made it. I fabricated this chair to the specification, size, and dimensions of the other chair, my grandpa's chair. When I was trying to decide what the surface would be, again, this is my mom's dad. I was like, I want it to be about my dad, you know? And my dad's uniform, my dad's a jardinero, he's a gardener. And so it's Dickies. My dad wears Dickies pants only and Dickies shirts, you know, unless he's wearing like a little guayabera, because he's going to church or something. Um, so I bought the raw cotton duck, the brown, the brown cotton or canvas. I I used that to cover the chair. I hand stitched it on, and I love embroidery. I do embroidery a lot because my mom and my grandma. So I embroidered the Dickies logo, but I wrote it like Dickies, like just like that's how my mom says it, right? Los Dickies. So I was like, all right, so I'm right, Dickies, But I spelled it the way that we spell poorly, like the kids, like Spanglish wise. So I'm just like Dickies, So I put my Dickies emblem in honor of my dad. When I show those two pieces, I turn them towards each other, and so it's like in conversation with Pablo Saldivar, So that's nice. And again, kind of tapping into everyone, like I'm connecting everyone still, even though I'm honoring that conversation with him through my dad, you know, and so yeah.